Hey guys, this is Ustadi and welcome to Comic Space, and today we have a very exciting update that I couldn't be more happier to hear, that Marvel Studios have finally ordered in second season of Hawkeye. So we are going to talk all about that today and what that exactly means and how all of these things are going to work out in the framework of Multiverse Saga. So today's update is coming from My Time to Shine Hello, and again, if you have been following our channel or have been part of the rumor mill, you know that My Time to Shine Hello is one of the industry insider that we cover frequently on the channel, who also having quite a great track record as well. As you went on to state, Hawkeye has been renewed for second season with appearance of Clint's brother Barney Barton, as he will play a major role in the show. The second season is supposed to be inspired by the raid, with Kate and Clint being stuck in one location. So I think the major thing in the whole thing was we are going to see Barney Barton making his debut in the MCU and going to play a major role as well. So you know what, let's start from Barney Barton and then we will move on to some other stuff and talk all about that. So Barney Barton is indeed Clint's brother, and in the comics he was an FBI agent, and much like Clint, he was also a high level athlete after being trained by Buck Chisholm, the man who also trained Clint and also in the comics manipulated Baron Zemo. Barney Barton went on to become a mass villain known as Trickshot and was also the part of the Norman Osborn's Thunderbolts/Dark Avengers team, and it also led to a spectacular battle between Clint and Barney, and after a while they obviously both of them have reconciled and also have went on to missions together. That is all of the comic stuff. And obviously we are also going to have Thunderbolts film coming out next year, but I don't think so this version of Barney Barton is going to have anything to do with all of that stuff. It is going to be a very separate thing, and Thunderbolts are Thunderbolts and not Dark Avengers. So this is a very MCU adaptation of the character, and that was just in comic read of all of the things that have happened with Barney. So but I do believe that the history and the origin of Barney Barton in the Hawkeye series is going to be, with obviously a few changes here and there, is pretty much going to be same, and the way his relationship has been with Clint and how he went on to become the mass villain known as Trickshot. So I think that is pretty much going to be same, and we are obviously going to see if he's going to be a major villain of the show. We probably are going to see an head-on-head with Clint and Barney going, and we probably can be digging deeper with Clint's history and with all of the Clint's origin, because again we have been seeing Hawkeye for like more than a decade now, but we still don't know a lot about his past. So I think we can go down there and explore a lot more of there. But I also believe that the Hawkeye season 2 was a very necessary thing, especially for Kate, because again there are not so lot of projects that where you can actually tell her story. And if you are talking about theatrically, I don't think so she is going to be part of Avengers 5 or Secret Wars, but in project that we have been talking about on the channel for a while, and it is supposed to be in feature length film, and that is the Young Avengers project, and we know she is indeed going to be part of it, and that already has been confirmed. So that is happening, but where else you can actually explore a lot more of Kate, and especially if you look at it, there are not many other projects that Kate actually can appear on. Again, there are quite few. You can obviously make an appearance here and there, but to actually tell the story of Kate and to actually build her character up moving forward. And again, obviously at the end of the day, Kate is going to be the one to pick up the mantle of Hawkeye for sure, moving forward with the Multiverse Saga and probably leading into the Mutant Saga and moving forward with all of those things. We probably could be seeing a lot more familiar faces with returning of Echo. I think that is one possibility, that we are probably going to see a lot more of Maya Lopez coming back in the season 2 of Hawkeye. Kingpin, that is a totally different thing, and that is a totally different story, and I think it was just, and even his appearance in the season 1 was just much to introduce him into the world of MCU, and obviously it's going to be featured in the Born Again. So again, I don't think so there are going to be a lot of more things going on with Daredevil appearance or Kingpin appearance, and with all of those things, that is obviously going to be a totally different thing. And on top of that, we have yet another major update and yet another about a show that I'm really excited for and looking forward to, and that is Miss Marvel Season 2. And this update is coming from Daniel RPK, and again, if you have been following our channel or have been part of the rumor mill, Daniel RPK has one of the greatest track record, and we like to give him a lot more reverence than any other industry insider. As you went on to state, Miss Marvel Season 2 is being discussed at Marvel Studios. It is yet not approved, but a decision is soon to be made. So that is the thing here, that they're still discussing about the show and it is still not approved that they're actually going to move forward within season 2 of Miss Marvel. But I think it is one of the projects that have the potential to be getting renewed. And much like Moon Knight, I also believe which is yet another project that deserves to have in season 2 and to continue that story moving forward. So you obviously have Hawkeye that Marvel Studios is supposedly is moving forward within season 2. And again, Miss Marvel is indeed one of those projects having the potential to be renewed for second season. And as of right now, Marvel Studio has been focused heavily on limited series, and the only show that we got season 2 for, and that was Loki series. And I think that was very necessary. And initially they were going to do like in 12 episode season 1, and we were supposed to be getting season 2. But however, that decision was made to convert to make the season 2 of Loki, and which was a great decision. But again, there are not many those shows that Marvel Studios is looking forward to renew. And again, and from the beginning they had the mindset of making limited edition series, and that's how they also move forward with many of those projects. And again, you cannot move forward with WandaVision season 2, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't see it coming or happening. You have other projects to continue the story of those characters. I'm also very skeptical about the projects like She-Hulk. I think they probably would move with She-Hulk with some other projects, but I don't see a season 2 of She-Hulk coming up. Again, Daredevil Born Again is another thing that we are going to get 2 seasons for sure, that we already know that. And again, Marvel Studios did plan to make 18 episodes season 1, and then they're splitting 9 episodes into 2 seasons. So again, Marvel Studios' plan has not been to focus a lot more on the follow-ups or the seasons 2, and that's how they planned their original series. But again, we gotta see all of the projects that they have already made and how many of them actually have the potential to be get renewed into seasons 2 and to continue the stories. And I'm really looking forward when the official announcement are going to be made by Kevin Feige, and we are going to see this new slate with all of these interesting projects coming up. Well, that's it for this video guys, but before you go, you can consider to grab the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel or DC update. I'm so glad that you guys got the time to hear me out. Thanks for listening to me. This is your host Adi signing off. See you in the next one.